It's Review Raw for Monday night.
I'm John Pollock, joined as always by Wei Ting. We know you live busy lives, and we know a lot of you were watching the NBA Finals on Monday night, so you didn't have time for Raw, but you have time to spare 3 minutes. Are you ready, Mr. Ting?
I'm ready.
Raw took place on Monday from the Smoothie King Center in New Orleans, Louisiana, and to kick things off, we got all the participants for the tag title match out. We debated shoes, we talked about vibrators, we talked about multiple different things, including Camp WWE, and it set up an 8-man tag where it was Kofi Kingston, Big E, Big Cass, and Enzo losing to Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, and the Vaudevillains.
They were heavily hinting that the New Day was close to beating the all-time record for a tag team championship holder, so I believe they will retain this Sunday.
Lots of Stephanie and Shane on this show. Very clear. Stephanie now fully entrenched in the heel mode, and Shane as the babyface here. We also had the return of Kane here, trying to make his case to run SmackDown. He was ultimately turned down.
He was this week's former GM who made his return.
Will we be getting one Eric Bischoff one of these weeks, Way?
I think we have to.
I think there's a reason for it. We had numerous matches added to the Money in the Bank show. Titus O'Neil was attacked by Rusev prior to, I guess, a hypothetical match that was going to happen, setting up their U.S. title match for Sunday. Ambrose Asylum time with the former members of The Shield. What did you feel about this segment, building up the title match, and also teasing Ambrose possibly cashing in if he wins?
Good segment here. Reigns and Rollins both came across pretty well, but I thought the main point was to really tease the fact that Dean Ambrose could win the Money in the Bank and make a three-way between the three of these.
Paige also returned in the same arena where she debuted on the main roster and defeated Charlotte after Dana helped Charlotte up from the floor, threw her back in, and Paige hit her with a super kick and rampage. She has no involvement in this match, and the idea was dissension between Dana and Charlotte going into this tag match.
Yeah, I thought it was a little pointless having your champion lose just to kind of sell that storyline. Yeah, unnecessary.
Sheamus defeated Zack Ryder with relative ease, and then a tag match was set up for later with Del Rio and Owens. They would have to be begrudging tag partners taking on the Lucha Dragons to try and keep their spots in the ladder match. Sami Zayn defeated Cesaro clean with the Code Red. A good match, not a ton of time dedicated to it, but we had more singles matches involving the ladder match crew.
Yeah.
Then we had the contract signing, John Cena and AJ Styles. I thought this was a really great segment. It was much improved from last week.
Styles came across with great confidence and cockiness, and I thought Cena provided a much more balanced argument to AJ this week.
Shocking result as Del Rio and Owens kept their spots in the ladder match, defeating the Lucha Dragons. Then we had the main event involving Chris Jericho and Dean Ambrose with everybody out. Owens on commentary, Zayn on commentary. Del Rio was the timekeeper, Cesaro was the ring announcer. It was a clean win for Dean Ambrose, and then a big brawl amongst all six, and then Jericho standing tall with the briefcase.
Maybe the best roster they've ever had for Money in the Bank.
And a good build, I think, for all three big matches coming up at Money in the Bank. And that was Raw in 3 minutes.